The testimony was overwhelmingly against a mask mandate in Blair, people saying they value their liberty and choice. Council members agreed, saying health is a personal responsibility.
Blair would have been the first town in Washington County to have a mask mandate, and a lot of people were not happy.
I don't have any problem with people wanting to wear a mask, but don't force it on us. Allow that choice.
Almost 100 people packed into the public library, mostly critical of a mandate. Among them, State Senator Ben Hansen encouraging the council to vote for liberty.
Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing and trust the people to make the decisions on what they feel is best for themselves.
Many people felt the mandate is a government overreach and don't believe masks even work.
The issue is not about the mask. The issue is about preserving our rights, even theirs, to ensure our health remains our individual responsibility, not the government's.
But doctors spoke in support, saying it's about slowing the spread any way they can.
Since there's not a lot else we can do, masks will help flatten the curve.
Some say the very issue itself is dangerous, no matter which side you're on.
My big fear right now is the hatred. I'm not as fearful of COVID-19.
People do not respect my medical exemption. When you pass a mandate, you embolden people to harass others.
Doctors urged people to think of the greater good.
Which level do you find acceptable of disease spread? What level do you find of people dying from the disease do you find acceptable?
In the end, the mandate failed by a vote of 7-1.
The mayor and council members did bring up that, as testimony noted, leave others to their choices whether they wear a mask or not. That means don't antagonize them. They also noted that if a business requires a mask, you do still have to wear one. In Blair, Sarah Feely, KETV, Newswatch 7.